Salute, salute, salute. Ah, how you like the new look? How you like the new look? Welcome to the Real Big Food Podcast. How y'all like the new look? The Eye of the Tiger. Yeah, I got the Eye of the Tiger for my guy, Ron K. Rest in peace, Ronald Smith. Yeah, aka Ron K. That was my guy. No disrespect whatsoever. But if you came from LG and you knew Ron K for Grand Ave, you considered him Little Ron K. And that history comes from the fact that we had a Ron K that we considered Big Ron K. Yeah, everybody knew Ron K. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, the big homie. When he died, we started saying word to K. Whenever we was in a situation and we wanted the motherfucker to know we was telling the truth, we would say, yo, that's word to Ron K. And that was who we considered Big Ron K. NLG. No disrespect to my guy, Ron K. Ronald Smith. Okay? I just want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm red cupping. I'm having drinks today on the strength of my man, Ron K. But I wanted to put that out there. But if you from LG and you knew of both Ron K's, you know what I'm referring to. But the Ron K I'm talking about tonight is Ron K off of Grand Avenue and Fulton Street. One of Grand Avenue's finest, if not the finest. Yeah, he was the real deal, straight shooter. You know what I'm saying? All gas, no brakes. Real talk. And my first introduction to Ron K had to be like you gonna be fucked up off of this. Everybody gonna be fucked up over this. My introduction to Ron K had to be around 1980 or 81. I had to be 6 or 7 years old. K might have been 12, 13, 14. And how that came about is because I had an older cousin, Ray Sean. Shout out my big cuz, Ray Sean from LG. That's the big cuz. I had an older cousin who happened to get kicked out of PS270 at the time. And shout out my Aunt Sarah. My Aunt Sarah was a working woman, getting that transit money early in the 80s. So my mother, rest in peace, Fulton, you know I love you, mommy. My mother, who happened to choose my cousin Ray Sean as her favorite. I don't know what the fuck that was about. But my cousin Ray Sean was my mother's favorite niece. She would run raggedy for Ray Sean. She would hold Ray Sean down in any situation. So in the process of Ray Sean getting kicked out of PS270 and going to PS56, she becomes classmates with Ron. Little Ron. Badass Ron. So that became her classmate. Now, I used to be dropped off and stuck with my cousin Ray Sean. She used to do a lot of babysitting, run the streets with me behind her and shit like that. So I used to see Ron in passing because every time they would see each other, they would stop, they would talk, shit like that. So I knew who he was. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. He was on Gold In. And she used to let me know, yo, that nigga crazy. He bad as hell. Like, and he was no different from them niggas in LG that I was trying to run behind. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace, Big Un. Shout out Irv and Rob. Wise, rest in peace. Like, Kevin Ellis, rest in peace. Jamie, rest in peace. Like, he was just like them niggas, if not worse. Real talk. So from day one, I was always feeling that nigga energy. Now I'm talking 80, 81. Now, as the years go by, I don't never see this dude ever again. I'm talking 82, 83, 45, shit. I don't really see him no more. I'm not in his mix. But I remember when I was away on my first juvie in 87. When 88 came around, listen, man, everybody talk about how 89 was a hot summer. I even say it because it really was. But man, 88 was a smoker, man, in New York City. And I remember trying to make every motherfucker home visit I could in 88. I ain't make too many of them, but I made a couple. And I will never forget, I made the big one, the summertime home visit. They sent a nigga home for like a whole week and a half or some shit like that. Word. Or a whole week, some shit like that. It ain't just a weekend. So I made that home visit. So I'm home 88 summer. 88 summer, it's lit in my projects. You know what I'm saying? Grand Ave is rocking, NA Rock is rocking, LG rocking, and they all rocking together. So it's crazy. And I'm on home visits. So I'm watching all the older niggas do what they do. I'm running behind these niggas, trying not to catch a case on a home visit. But I'm seeing Ron K. I'm seeing Ron. To me, he's wrong. But I'm hearing everybody scream Ron K, Ron K, Ron K. So I'm like, Ron K, they like, yeah, little Ron K. You know, big Ron K died. All right, cool. So we recognize him as little Ron K. No disrespect. It's never been no disrespect. It's all about the respect for the OG who got killed. Rest in peace, both of them men. You know what I'm saying? So now 88 summer, I'm seeing him. Okay, he fucking around. He fucking with Moosey. Shout out Moosey. He running around the projects with Moosey. They tearing Midtown up. They busting their gun. They running up in Studio 54. Like, well, they doing all type shit. Ron K coming out as bad. So in the process of me going back and forth to Juvie on them home visit, K catches a bid. Yeah. Ron caught a bid. So when I come home at the top of 89, he gone. Unbeknownst to me, I don't know what he doing. He bidding. But as I catch my bid later down the line, and I'm running into niggas, I'm talking to motherfuckers, now I'm hearing the stories of my guy when he did his bid. Full billing, HDM, whatever the fuck, C73, Kasaki, Elmira, all that shit. Now I'm hearing the stories on his bid. And I'm talking 88, 89, 90, because he came home in 91. I wasn't surprised to hear the shit I was hearing because I always felt his energy. I always knew he was on Go Time. You know what I'm saying? But I hear how he was in Kasaki with all the name brand niggas. Shout out all them 80s niggas that was in Kasaki, 88, 89. You know what I'm saying? Juju, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking little Marquise. You know what I'm saying? The homie. You know what I'm saying? Briz, Branded, all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Ron K was in that mix. You know what I'm saying? When all them niggas was there, he was there. You know what I'm saying? What's the other little nigga name, man? Little Moo from Fort Greene. All the motherfuckers, they was acting up in Kasaki 88, 89. Then he went to Elmira. And Elmira, he was on the boxing team. Yeah. Shout out OG Nacy. Nacy taught my boy Ron how to fight. Ron was fucking niggas up. So now, Ron, like I said, Ron came home 91. When K came home in 91, I was in the 6th building. So when I come home from the 6th building, he out there, you know what I'm saying? We seen each other in passing. It was a mutual respect. We should not acknowledge each other. But that shit only lasts for about a week. Word the mother. I was sitting in my crib one day. Nigga knock on the door. Go to the door, it's Peter Rab. Rest in peace, Peter Russo. I go to the door, it's Peter Rab. I'm like, yo, what's up? He like, yo, stick your head out in the hallway. I stick my head out in the hallway. He like, yo, K want to talk to you. Peter Rab bring the nigga Ron K to my crib. I'm like, fuck you doing, bring this nigga to my crib? I don't know this nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? You bugging. He like, nah, he want to holler at you. So I step out in the hall. Yo, K, what's up? He like, yo, check this out. Real talk. Real rap. Straight shooter. He always been a straight shooter, son. I think I get a lot of my motherfucking aggression from my boy. Word the mother. So he was like, yo, check this out. I'm doing me. I just recently came home. Niggas on Grand Ave. Them niggas don't fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas shaky around me. You just come home. We should click. Do what we do. I'm home about a week from the 6th building. I ain't really doing nothing. Cause like I always said on the St. Last shit, although they called us CMB and they described us as this big motherfucking family and all this stupid shit, we just was a bunch of little kids that grew up together and everybody was doing their own thing. So when I came home from 6 building, I was home about a week and I wasn't in position to do nothing. I was still trying to figure shit out. World of them niggas was doing nothing. I wasn't eating off that table. You understand what I'm saying? But that was my family. But I was trying to figure shit out so I could do me. So when K threw the proposition at me like, yo, what's up? I said, fuck it. He was like, yo, let's do this, let's do that. And for me, K, Peter Rusto, and then we brought in my little man Stack a Dollar, a.k.a. Stack Pacino. Rest in peace, my guy. So we bring in Stack. So we like a 4-man crew. You know what I'm saying? But Peter Rab, he was all over the motherfucking place. 1 week he with us, the next week he was with work. You know what I'm saying? So we ain't count him. So basically it was really a 3-man team. Ron K, Stack a Dollar, and myself. And we was doing what we do. You know what I'm saying? We had work down on Grand Ave. We had work in the projects. We was trying to do what we do. You know what I'm saying? We was trying to get a little money. Word them up. And I learned a lot from K. But K was a funny nigga, son. Word, like I told you, that nigga was all gas, no brakes. I remember one time, right? Yo, this some funny shit. I ain't never tell nobody this. K fucked some money up. K fucked some money up. And it was time to re-up. So I'm like, yo, what's up? He looking stupid in the face. Yo, that stupid in the face shit lasts 2 minutes. Within the next 2 minutes, that nigga found a way for us to go get ourselves killed. Yo, listen, we gonna put the money in the box. This is, if I'm lying, I'm flying, son. That nigga Ron said, yo, we gonna put the money in the sneaker box. We gonna go down on decal. We gonna go to the spot, you know what I'm saying? We got a local store. I ain't gonna put them on blast, but we got a local store. Abe that been there for years, and them niggas used to sell coke in the back. Ain't nobody never know that. K knew that shit. Come to find out, everybody knew except me. Cause that was the old heads used to go get their little coke, get high and shit like that. But they was selling weight in the back. So K was like, yo, we gonna put the money in the sneaker box, we gonna go up in there, we gonna buy such. I was like, yo, but the money's short. He said, Dad, we going up in there gripped up, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And in my mind, I'm like, yo, we gonna go out in the blaze of glory in the hood, trying to beat a nigga for some coke. Oh shit, this nigga K is wild for the night, shit. He ain't give a fuck. Word the mother. And we did it. We went up in that motherfucker, gripped up, yo, what's up? Ooh. Them niggas they opened that bar, they ain't count that motherfucking money. They gave me and K that coke, we kept it pushing. Word, that nigga Ron K was wild for the night, son. And I'm telling you, if them niggas would have act like they counted that shit and it was a problem, K would have killed everybody in that store. That nigga was crazy. Word, that was my guy, son. Word the mother. K let it go. K let it go. That was my guy. Word the mother, son. Oh, I'm gonna tell this story right here about this nigga and this nigga nut. Rest in peace, both of these niggas, man. I hope y'all niggas up there getting along. Word. Yo, K, it was a chick in my projects, right? Nut was fucking with her. She had a cousin. K was fucking with her. I don't know. I knew for a fact K knew Nut was fucking the other cousin. I can't honestly say Nut knew K was fucking the cousin. I can't honestly say that. But I definitely know K knew about Nut. K knew him and Nut was fucking 2 cousins. He knew that. So, one day the nigga Nut pulls up. He got his Nut and the chick he fucking with. And he got one of the homies out of style in the back seat. He know who he be. He had the homie from the style in the back seat with the chick K was fucking with. My nigga. He pulled up right on the Ave in front of K, son. This nigga Nut. He pulls up right on the app. He jumps out. Yo, Fruit, what up? Oh, shit. Now, I already know what's going on. I'm trying not to laugh because I don't want this nigga K to spaz out. I'm trying not to curve the nigga nut and give him, know what I'm saying, make him feel no bad vibes. So I'm like, yo, what up, son? He's like, yo, it ain't nothing. And the nigga K just peeled off. K just woke off. K ain't greet the nigga. They ain't greet each other or nothing. K just peeled off. K went in the bodega. The same fucking bodega that stabbed me years later. K went in the bodega and bought a motherfucking box of Gym Stars. Some racket salad shit. Some Kanseki shit. Word. K went in the store, bought a box of Gym Stars. Yo, let me get a box of Gym Stars. He bust some shit, bust that shit down right there. Boom, boom, boom. He came out the store. So while we all standing there talking, the nigga World pull up and pulls up. No. I'm lying. That's not how it happened. This how it happened. We standing there talking. And shit. The nigga K walks up. So when Nut looks at the nigga, Nut like, yo, what up, K? K was like, yo, man, fuck you, you bitch ass nigga. And K touched the nigga Nut. He scratched the nigga Nut. Nut like, oh shit. Nut ran to the car, jumped to the car, did what he did, he peeled off up out of there. So everybody like, oh shit, it was lit. But I don't think Nut wanted that smoke, not with K, you know what I'm saying? So K, cause K still out there like, y'all dare that nigga to come back. Nut came back, not that day though. Or was it later that day? He either came back later that day or the very next day. Because we were standing in the same spot on DeKalb Avenue, broad daylight. And World pulled up with the app. Just got the gold app. World pulled up. He parked on the opposite side of the street. He parked on the opposite side of the street, but he walked across the street to us. So we standing there talking and shit. And his car is right there. As we talking, you can see the nigga Nut walking through the project. Niggas through the park. 456 Park. So it's us, World's car, and Nut. The car's between us. Yo, the nigga Nut. That's why I say Nut ain't want that smoke, son. Rest in peace, Ivy Davis. You know you was bluffing. Nut fired from through the park. some nervous shit. Bah! I think the gun jammed on him some shit. Cause he was fucking with the gun. Bah! And all the nigga World could say was, my car! So everybody scattering this shit, pulling out guns, throwing shots back at this nigga Nut tear ass through the project. And K wasn't even out there. He shot at us. You know what I'm saying? I ain't take that shit personally. You know what I'm saying? I was laughing at that shit the whole fucking time, son. Word. I was laughing at that shit the whole fucking time. But yeah, that nigga Raw K, boy, he was wild for the night. You know what I'm saying? He schooled me too, man. He taught me a lot. Cause check this shit out. The whole time I'm fucking with this nigga. And we deep in some shit. We fucking with each other hard. He in my crib. I'm in his grandmother crib on what's that, Green? Clifton Green? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm fucking with this nigga. It's my guy. I'm on Grand Ave every day with this nigga. One day, the nigga like, yo, score up 10. Fuck, we gonna 10. Yo, I'm gonna take care of something. Alright, boom, we shoot up 10 in the Bronx. He takes me to a crib. Get to the crib, open the door. He got the keys. Fucks me up. He got the keys to the crib. We go in the crib, boom. The nigga introduced me to his wife and kids. His family, son. He like, yo, this the family. The family? The fuck? Yeah. He like, yeah, son, all that ripping and wilding, running crazy to Brooklyn. This is where I lay my head. I was fucked up, son. Word, he was like, yeah, son, this is my family. He showed me the wifey. He introduced me to kids, all that shit. And then he brought me out some flicks. And this is how I knew about Nacy and Elmira. See, I knew about Nacy in the street. I didn't meet Nacy until prison. But I knew of him in the street. Because Ron K had all his motherfucking pictures of them niggas in Elmira boxing. And he used to always talk about the nigga who trained them. Nacy out of Queens. Nacy out of Queens. Always talked about it. That's how I knew who Nacy was when I got to Green Haven and he was running that boxing shit. That's how I knew who he was when I first met him, because you know Swells was there. Shout out to big homie Swells, free Swells. Swells was there, Swells introduced me to Nacy. And the first time I met him, yo, you trained my crimey. You know what I'm saying? At the time, K was still alive too. Rest in peace. K was still alive out there in the streets. But yeah, man. Yeah. K took me to his crib in the Bronx and showed me how he kept motherfucking his family in the streets separated. Smart motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Another time, me and K went uptown. I don't know what the fuck no. That's the same time. It was the same time. It had to be early February 92. We coming from his crib in the Bronx. The radio on, I never forget. It was a Friday night. Kid Capri, birthday party, Club Broadway. He like, yo, we in there. I'm like, yo, for real, you heard the shit on the radio. Yo, we in there, fuck that. Alright, we go to Brooklyn, take care of our business, whatever we doing. We snatched the little nigga Peter Rad. Yo, you wanna go to the club? Yeah, fuck that. Snatched the nigga Peter Rad. So me, K, and Peter Rad, 3 deep. We go to Kid Capri birthday party in Club Broadway. I'm a huge Kid Capri fan. He was on the 1 and 2s tearing it down at his own birthday party. Shit was great. I was a kid in a fucking toy factory, straight up. I was loving that shit. But as K and Peter Rad was working the room, because I was a fan, I was on Kid Capri. That's what I got. Let Kid Capri get on the mic and on the 1s and 2s. You ain't gonna hear my motherfucking mouth. But as motherfucking Peter Rabbit, Ron K controlling the room and shit, I never forget. We was like in a circle or shit, like a cipher, but nobody was fucking rapping. But we was in like a group, couple chicks, mostly dudes, and I never forget, son. These niggas just was coming out. They was just popping. That nigga Charlie Brown, Busta Rhymes and them niggas. It was just the nigga Charlie Brown, though. I don't know if he was saucy, he had too much to drink. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But we was standing there, and I guess somebody was holding court, talking and shit. And the nigga Charlie Brown, like, leaned on little Peter Rad. And if you knew Peter Rad, that was a country talking motherfucker. So Peter Rad, yo, he went crazy in the club. Listen, man, I don't give a fuck who you in. Charlie Brown, Snoop Doggy, Snoopy Doggy, I don't care none of that shit. You ain't gonna be leaning on me. Yo, that nigga Peter Rad went crazy. Word, son. He went crazy. That shit was funny as a motherfucker. Word. But yeah, man, Ron K, man. That's my guy, man. Word. Then I fucked around. But we used to get money. I fucked around and stumbled on that spot out in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. And in the process of me getting that shit right, K caught a fucking parole violation. Yeah, man, I don't know what the fuck that nigga was doing while I was running back and forth to motherfucking Harrisburg for them little, cause it was about a month. I was out there about a month before he caught a violation. Cause he wasn't even on the street when I caught my case. You know what I'm saying? I caught my case in May. So he wasn't even in the street when I caught my case. Real talk. But when K caught his violation, I caught my case, so now we locked up together. So now we locked up together, right? I'm in the 4 building adolescent. He in the 4 building as an adult, waiting to go up north on this violation. So I got to see him. I got to see him one time, 924 building. We played the chapel. We got to chopping it up shit. He's asking me questions about what happened with me. You know what I'm saying? He's like, the fuck? You know what I'm saying? So, I got to see him before he went up. Then I eventually came up. I came up 9-3. He went up 9-2 on his violation. I came up the end of 93. 9-4, I was hearing about him in Auburn and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I got to see the nigga before I blew trial, before I got that time, all that shit. So I got to see the nigga. I expressed myself about how I felt about some things, and how certain motherfuckers was throwing rocks and not showing their hands, and how certain motherfuckers just wasn't keeping it up top. So K eventually went home from his violation. And what a lot of people didn't know, I'm gonna let you know. K fucks around, go home, and have some motherfucking conversations with the nigga Rab on Grand Ave. Pertaining to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I expressed how that shit went down, how I ain't like the fact that the nigga Rab let me go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Not saying I shouldn't have went to prison for committing a crime, but I'm saying, God damn, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So K and him had some conversations about that shit. One thing led to another, man. Rab eventually burnt K. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He brought me pain to K. He put K down. You know what I'm saying? Real bad. K was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? He hit K up real bad. Everybody in the streets know about that. Niggas know how that shit went down, but niggas don't know why it went down. K confronted that nigga. And that's how that nigga handled it. You know what I'm saying? That was some real bullshit. But K bounced back from that. And that was like that had to be like 94. 94. Yeah, that was like 94. K eventually bounced back from that a few years later, man. A few years later, my boy died out there in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Word. I was in prison. I think he died like 9-7. He either died before Biggie or after Biggie. One or the other. But yeah. Ron K, man. Loved by some. Hated by some. But he was the real fucking deal, son. Go time. All the time. Word. And that short time frame that I was fucking with K, it was an honor. It was an honor to be his right-hand man, but yet I was really his little man. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, that nigga was like 6 or 7 years older than me. So if I'm fucking with K at 17, he in his early 20s. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't treat me like no little nigga. That was my right-hand man. He ain't make no moves without me. He always confronted me. We always did shit together. You know what I'm saying? And shout out my boy, Baby Boy, a.k.a. Fonzo from the PJs, man. Fonzo was another little nigga that we brought in. You know what I'm saying? That's how Fonzo ended up with CMP. Me and K brought him in my fold. And when shit went left, me and K, we gave up on the projects. I guess Fonzo, he stayed with the CMP family. But that's how he came out the crib, son, with us. Me and K. Me, K, and Stat. Word the mother. Word, real talk. But yeah, man, that was my guy. Like I said, man, loved by some, hated by some, but he was a real nigga, man. He was the real deal. Real deal. Real Brooklyn nigga. Straight jacket. You know what I'm saying? Niggas knew. Nigga named rung bells like 6 o'clock. Only LG niggas called him Little Ron K. But the streets knew him as Ron K. Niggas in the prison system knew him as Ron K. You know what I'm saying? That was the homie. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. And I felt the need to sit here and do this joint for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to keep real niggas' names alive. I'm trying to keep real niggas' memories alive. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody else doing it. Ain't nobody else doing it. I figured I'd do it. I ain't getting no complaints about it. I ain't dropped the ball yet. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep doing what I do. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, if you ask for it, I give it to you. Real talk. Because somebody asked for Mano the other day. And somebody asked for Ron K the other day. And here it is, man. You throw the alley-oop, I slam dunk. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all be seeing me move around and change shit up. But my boy K always had the eye of the tiger, man. So I wanted to change the background up for Ron K. I wanted to do the black and gray. You know what I'm saying? You know, the black and white, my guy for Ron K. You know what I'm saying? I always try to be creative. I always try to be different. You know what I'm saying? So you never just gonna get the same shit from me. I done gave y'all about 4, 5, what? 1, 2. This is the 4th drop I gave y'all, right? This is my 4th backdrop. Yeah, man, I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Listen, man, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me, man. And getting my shit off about Ron K, man. That was my guy, man. Word. I wish we had a longer time out there together. Word. Fulton, Ron K together. Listen, you had to be out there to know, man. You had to be out there to see. Woo, we had to see streets shaking. We was bugging. And Stack a Dollar too. Rest in peace, Stack the Chino, man. Yeah, we was bugging. Motherfuckers knew what it was back then. Word. So once again, man, I want to thank y'all for hanging out with me. Allowing me to get this shit off my chest with my guy, Ron K. You know, niggas be mad. Then he act like he know everybody right. It ain't my fault that everybody know fruit. It ain't my fault that I rubbed shoulders and broke bread with some of the realest niggas. It ain't my fault, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault. Rest in peace, Ron K. Rest in peace, Ron K. Both of them. You know what I'm saying? And that's the end of my segment of my guy. Little badass Ron, who grew up to be Ron K. Grand ass finest, man. Salute and rest in peace. You was a real one, son. And Brooklyn gonna salute you. I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all know how I do. Salute.